What is going on, everybody? Welcome over here to the channel. Today we kick it off with episode 30 of the Montana Cattle Ranch series. So sit back, relax, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget we are doing a giveaway, information in the description below. Let's get to it. What is happening, everybody? So today we kick it off on August 1st on the Cattle Ranch series, and we have got a lot going on. And today is going to be an amazing payday. But first thing I want to get going is we're going to hire out a worker to go ahead and start mowing this field for us, because there's a lot of other things that we need to get done. So I've already kind of packed up the trailer with all the goods around the farm, all our mozzarella cheese, all our wool, and all our eggs. And I've already kind of taken it over to the production site. So let me just magically teleport over here. And we have got a ton of mozzarella and a ton of cheese ready to go. Also, I want to quickly add, I have messed with some of my recordings, and I'm hoping that these are a lot, how do I want to put it, in a better quality video. These should be 4K resolution or somewhere in there. At least I'm hoping so. If there is something off about the recording by any way, shape, or form, please comment down below. But I think I've kind of figured out how to really get a good resolution off these. So I would love to hear your guys' feedback on it. And hopefully these are a lot better to view. It took a little while and some talking to some other people, but I think I finally got the hang of it. Or at least what we had to do for it. So cross my fingers that everything looks really good for you guys. So let me back this truck up. I'm going to load a bunch of this cheese up because we're going to sell all this off. And we should be sitting very, very pretty by the time we're done. And I went ahead and changed it to where it just spawns the cheese out. And we're not having to go into the menu a bunch. Is it not gonna let me load anymore? Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, it's probably because the way this trailer is loaded up. That's okay. We'll go ahead and sell this first load of cheese off really quick. And this should be a beautiful payday for us. So let us see what we got here. 268,000 plus an additional 15,000 from the environmental score. We will take that all day. I think that mozzarella cheese was a game changer for us. I think our paydays from here on out should be absolutely massive with these. I do wish it spawned it a little quicker, but I mean, I guess it's not too bad. That was weird. I'm not exactly sure why it did that with the camera. Alright, so we've got another 24,000 liters of cheese. This too should pay pretty good. Another 84,000. Plus almost 5K for the environmental score. We will take that all day. Now, I'm sitting here thinking, do we? You know what? Let's just go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and pay off a bit of this loan since we have the funds. I could knock it down to 2 million. Maybe we'll take it to 2.25 for now. And that leaves us some funds to play with. Now, I may buy another piece of land. Let's see what we got left. 4,500. That's not bad. Let's just take a quick look at the land around us. See, I'd like to get this field next. Yeah, I don't have enough. I could pick. No, we'll just wait. We'll wait. We'll take this slow and methodical and do it the right way. Although I think by the end of the year, we're going to do a couple more sell-offs, I'm sure, by then. But by the end of the year, we should be doing very well. I actually forgot to start this production. Where is... There we go. Let us activate our fabric. So, let me run this truck and trailer back, and then before we kick off the next thing, we're going to test this field. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I messed up in the beginning, and now we should actually be able to do it correctly. Actually, we'll just, you know what? I've already got everything set up. We might as well just park the truck here. It'd help if I turned it off. Don't waste my fuel. And let us hop in this thing. So, I think I just need to unfold it. And then I think we can just start taking samples. Let's kind of move that circle to where we cover the most we can and we're not taking a bunch. Okay, there's one. This may take a few. I'm probably doing this wrong. That confused me for a minute. I thought I hit the button, but I wasn't sure. It would help if I actually watched the sampler. And then I can know when to take off. Might be a little helpful. Okay, so this is what I was trying to do in the first episode. And I completely messed it up with the one I had purchased. So this is good. Let's go out a little bit. This is going to take quite a few samples. And so far, it's looking like it's a different type of soil. I don't know if we have any of this on any of our fields. I see the red down there, but I don't know if that's actually the soil sample or the type of soil it is. Or we have to wait until we send the tests in. Which could be the case. So let me make this a little less painless for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and kick on the radio for a moment while we just knock the rest of this field out really fast. And I will, well, we'll see you when we're done. I think it would have been a little easier to buy the data for that field, but it is what it is, I guess. Alright, let us see. How do I turn in the sample now? Okay, there we go. Send soil samples for analysis. Now I'm curious if it costs more to do it this way, or is it cheaper, or is it the same price? Kinda curious. I wonder if we'll have our samples back by the time we get back to the barn. But I kind of wanted to do that in the beginning, you know, just for content reasons, I suppose. But at least we get to do it now, I guess. Watch it be like 5 times more than it would have been to just buy the samples. I'd laugh. I wouldn't be surprised though. And it looks like, is our worker done? Let's check the map. He's not quite done. So let's hop over to here. We're gonna go ahead and plant this field to canola, so that way we can start producing some more mineral feed. I know I was talking about that in a previous episode, and I wanted to accomplish this. Have we got the test results back? I haven't seen anything yet. Watch, it did it when I was sitting there messing around in the menu. Be my luck. Let's try to straighten it out here. There we go. Okay, I get you're saying I don't have access to the land. I wonder if there's a way to buy the roadways on this map. Like, I know on some of these fields you can purchase the rights to, like, the ditchways and the roadways. I just don't know if there's an option to that covers this part of the map. It would be nice to own that, just so we're not getting that message every time. I mean, granted, it's probably would cost a pretty penny, but I don't know. Although I really don't think there's an option. Okay, there it is. $3,100 for, what was that, like 31 samples? So it's $100 a sample. I guess that's not too bad. And I'm not paying attention. Just sending my cedar into the wall there. Or the gate, or fence. Yeah, whatever it is. I'm so bad at driving this thing with the cedar. I really want to get a wheel set up. I want to get a wheel for one and have it set up. I don't know if it would make it any easier for me, or if I would have more trouble than it's worth. If any of you guys use a gaming wheel at all, do you guys like it? Do you guys enjoy it? Does it make driving and doing things around, you know, with different equipment easier? Or is it kind of a hassle? Is it not worth picking one up? If you do have one, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of it. I'm thinking about picking one up, but I'm kind of on the fence because I'm not 100% sure I would like it or not, or if it's actually worth the money to pick one up. Kind of just a thought. Let me swing this thing around, and I'm going to get our worker to get started on another field for us, since he knocked this one out. We're definitely going to have a ton of grass to pick up, though. Like, a bunch. Because I'm going to go ahead and cut this field that I just got done testing and go ahead and just forage it and then figure out, you know, the line that we need to put in it and fertilizer, or if we got to put fertilizer in, just so that way next harvest on it, it's already ready. I thought I dropped it. Whoops. There we go. Wait. Was it already on? I hit B as soon as I started. I must not have turned off when I switched over to the Macdon. I'm definitely happy I held on to this big bud. Like, I was gonna sell it and I was so on the fence about it. And I really like this tractor, but I was like, with everything we've got, we really didn't have a use for it, but I'm kind of glad I came up with one. Such a cool, iconic tractor, in my opinion. I'd really like to make it to the Farm Progress show in Illinois coming up. I think it's next week, but I think due to work scheduling, I won't be able to make it. I really want to go to one, though, and I know they've actually got at least one big bud there, if not a few, but I was watching a video earlier, and it showed one of them being trailered in. Plus, there's some really cool other YouTubers that are supposed to be there as well that it'd be neat to meet. This setup makes light work of these fields, that's for sure. It's going to be really nice once we get the field like 24 and 35 and 39. Like, those are in the plans to acquire. And that's really going to come in handy for those fields. So we got this field done. So let me take this back. And then I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and take over for our hired worker. I thought he was just sitting there for a moment. But we're going to go ahead and take over for him as soon as we get this parked. And knock these fields out. Get them cut. It's going to take a lot longer to cut that field behind us. I got a feeling that one's going to take a good bit amount of time to knock out. Now, it kind of has me thinking, should I pick up another... I went the wrong way. Let's see if I can still manage to back this thing up in here. I don't think I'm going to have enough room. Nope. Although, I can back it around the side of the shed here and be able to pull out and line up. There we go. That worked out. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking maybe another mower setup wouldn't be such a bad idea. And that way I can hire out a worker to cut while I'll cut and just knock them out quicker. Kind of a thought. Maybe we'll do that down the road here, especially once we get more of this loan paid off and we have more money to play with equipment. So park that in there. We'll shut the garage door. And then we will take over for Buddy over here. Perfect time to take over. Well, this is a much bigger field than I guess I realized. I didn't think it was gonna take this long to cut, but it takes a minute. We're definitely getting some good yield off this field, though. It seems like half of this field is in the green with a nice yield bonus to it. At least that's what it's looking like. Now, I don't know the state of the field as far as, like, if it was limed or fertilized. I didn't really look into that data at all. But it looks like it may be pretty decent. Now, the one thing I'm sitting here trying to determine is if it would be easier for me to use the forage wagon like I've been doing to take it all back, or would it be easier for me to bale it and then take the bales over and just drop them straight into our silage bunker? Well, fermenter? I'm not sure what you would call it. But I don't know if it would be easier to do that or just use the forage wagon and take several trips, which is probably what I'm going to do. But any insight on that? If anybody has any insight, comment down below. You guys think it would be easier to use the forage wagon, or would it be easier to bale it and just haul the bales? I think I'm just going to do the forage wagon for now, even though it's going to be a ton of back and forthing. But I don't know. I guess I'll have to experiment with that one as well. But this should solve our silage problem and, hay issues for a long time. I don't think I'll have to expand on any grass fields for quite a while. At least I hope not. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope the viewing on this is a lot better for you guys. Like I said, if you guys do see any issues with the video quality, or it's not good, or there's some type of issue, because I really don't know until this comes out, unless I do a few other things to watch the episode beforehand. But if you guys see any flaws in it, please comment down below. I know I say that a lot, so I apologize. But otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Peace.